Okay, I'm going to have the roll call. So we have Randy Stillwell, Ralph Wells, and I don't know, is Polly a member?
Polly.
There's a Polly on here. Is that a member on somebody's phone or something? Oh, they're connecting the audio. I don't know who that is. And Rhonda Jardin. So currently we only have 3 members tonight. That is not a quorum. So we cannot conduct business. One thing I did want to go over, so just to catch people up, I don't know if you saw my email today. We had one item on the agenda for discussion tonight, and that was for Ward Ave for contractor buildings. And CHA, our town engineers, have been reviewing that. They just got back to us tonight with comments, and there were several comments that needed to be addressed. So that was going to have to be continued until next month anyhow. The other thing that I wanted to discuss, I just want to show the commission we have received an agent approval application. I just wanted to show it to the commission members to show you what I'm going to be approving, unless you think there is an issue with it. So let me pull that up. Okay, so if you remember a couple months back, I had issued a notice of violation for 78 Snake Meadow Road, the Clolo residents, because they have a motocross track near a wetlands, a pond. And there was some concern that there could be sediment transport into the pond. So I met out there on the site on December 3rd and spoke with Mr. Colello. I didn't notice any sediment transport. However, there is a bit of a potential for it, given the location, given the moderate slope to the land. He came in with this application. This area here is the track that is being used, and it goes in this direction. So what I told him that it would be a good idea to do is propose a crushed stone berm right here, and sandwiched in the berm would be sediment barrier, like silt fence, and that would be trenched into the ground. That would act like a permanent silt fence barrier, and this type of setup is used quite often in the field for just stormwater filtration. It's a proven method. Also, what he wanted to do is remove the vegetation in this area, just to clean it out from the pond. This vegetation right here was already removed prior to this picture being taken, prior to my inspection. And also in this area over here, he wanted to remove the vegetation, which is undergrowth. He wants to leave the mature trees, but clear out the invasives that are low to the ground. So I told him to include that in the application. So he has applied for an agent approval. Just wanted to show you this here. So this is just showing that it's going to be the stone berm with sediment barrier in between the fabric. Water passes through the stone, gets stopped by the sediment fabric, and should be a pretty decent way to make sure that nothing enters the water. Oops, we now have Tom Sinkowitz. Any commission members have any questions on this?
Ryan, is that part of Snake Meadow Brook or it's just a standalone pond?
It's a standalone pond. So it is attached to Snake Meadow Brook, but Snake Meadow Brook does not run into it. And in fact, I'm pretty sure that the outlet over here, which would be going to Snake Meadow Brook, is completely blocked up. So it's just a standalone pond. So do any commission members have any objection to me signing off on this? Okay, then I will take care of that. We now have a quorum, so if you'd like to start the meeting, we can do so.
Okay. Okay, I'll call the meeting to order. We'll act on the minutes of 11/17/2020.
This is Ralph Wells. I make a motion, the meeting minutes be accepted as mailed.
Second,
Motion's been made and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
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 Motion carried. Okay, new business of Northeast Real Estate LLC, requesting permission to work in an upland review area to construct 2 buildings to be utilized for contractor business on property located at 135 Ward Avenue, Musso.
And this application needs to be continued until next month because the engineers just got the comments back to us tonight. And there are issues that need to be addressed.
make a motion to continue to our regular February meeting.
I'll
I
second.
Motion's been made and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carried. Agent approval.
Agent approval will be the 78 Snake Meadow Road that we just discussed.
Okay. Does anybody have any other questions for Ryan? If not, okay, our next item is citizen participation. Correspondence,
No correspondence,
no complaints,
no complaints.
other.
Nothing from me.
Election of officers. Is that on you? It's on here.
Yep, election of officers.
Okay, this is.
I'll make a motion, we keep the same slate of officers we currently have.
Motion made by Ralph Wells,
I second that. Tom Sinkwitz.
Okay. Anybody else? Okay, I'll entertain.
vote. Take a vote.
What's that?
Take a vote. Motion's made and seconded.
Okay. Motion's been made and seconded. Okay, motion's been made and seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passed. Okay. Motion to adjourn the meeting.
I'll make a motion, we adjourn.
Okay, motion made and seconded.
Second.
Randy Stillwell seconded.
Meeting adjourned.
All right, everyone, thank you. So have a good night.